Good morning, children. Welcome to our history class. Last day we are starting. We started the history fourth chapter, that is about the Mughal Emperors. We are discussing about the Mughal Emperors, and last day we are discussing who were Mughals and how they established their powerful kingdoms in the Indian subcontinent, especially in Delhi and Agra. Okay, all these things we have started to discuss, and the history of the Mughals, the lineage of the Mughals we studied. That is, there were two lineages from the Mongol side, and they were from the Timur side also, like that, their grandfathers. Okay, all these things we discuss. Okay, today in your textbook, page number 48 and 49, there is given a summary of Mughal rulers. Okay, that today we are going to discuss. So now you have to open your textbook and listen this video carefully, and watch this video carefully and understand it, and read the textbook properly. Many times you have to read it and understand it. If you have any doubt, point out and ask to me. And okay, so you have to do the works carefully, regularly, and seriously you have to do that, and seriously you have to study. Okay, so we can come back to our class. Okay, children. Mughal emperors. First Mughal ruler was Babur. Okay, first Mughal ruler was Babur. We were discussing about Babur in last class, and we were discussing, that is about Babur's achievements, how he was established his powerful kingdom in Delhi, and how he captured the Delhi and Agra. Okay, so Babur was the first Mughal ruler. He was an Afghan ruler. He was coming from Afghan and attacked Delhi and Agra. At that time, Delhi Sultans were ruling in 1526. Who was ruling? Delhi Sultans. Last chapter we studied Delhi Sultans were ruling. The last rule of Delhi Sultan, Ibrahim Lodi. Okay, Ibrahim Lodi as the Sultan of Delhi and Agra and the Indian subcontinent. Okay, at that time, these nobles were not happy with this Ibrahim Lodi. So that is why message was sent to Babur, and Babur take a chance to that one, and attacked Delhi and Agra and captured Delhi and Agra from the Ibrahim Lodi. Okay, so the Babur's period, that is 1526 to 1530. 1526 to 1530. And 1526 he defeated Ibrahim Lodi and his Afghan supporters at Panipat. Okay, from the Panipat he was defeating. That is why this war was known as Panipat War. Okay, first battle of Panipat, 1526. He defeated Ibrahim Lodi. Okay, and he captured Delhi and Agra. Then 1527 he defeated Rana Sang, Rajput ruler, and allies at Kannauj. Okay, and third war, 1528 he defeated the Rajput at Chanderi, established control over Agra, Delhi before his death. So like that, the three main wars. Okay, that is 1526 Ibrahim Lodi with Ibrahim Lodi at Panipat. Then 1527 he defeated Rana Sang, Rajput ruler, and allies at Kannauj. Then 1528 he defeated Rajputs at Chanderi, established control over Agra and Delhi before his death. Babur was the first Mughal emperor. He was born in a small place called Fargana in Central Asia. He was taken in tender age of 12 years. All the things we discussed last year. And he defeated Ibrahim Lodi, and he established his powerful kingdom in Delhi and Agra. Okay, that is about Babur. Okay, then next ruler is known as Humayun. Okay, Humayun. The eldest son of Babur is known as Nasruddin Muhammad Humayun. Nasruddin Muhammad Humayun. Okay, eldest son of Babur is known as Nasruddin Humayun. Then Humayun succeeded him in 1530 AD. Humayun had three brothers, that is Kamran, then Hindal, and Askari. He had three brothers, that is Kamran, Hindal, and Askari. Okay, the name Humayun means lucky. Okay, lucky man. Humayun means the name. Humayun means lucky. But in his reality, his life was full of problems. As a ruler, he faced a lot of disturbance. Okay, he was left alone because he did not get actual support of his brothers, who were unhappy with the small areas under them. Humayun's So Humayun means lucky, but in his period he was faced full of problems because his brothers they were not supporting this Humayun, and because they only get less land for controlling. That is a reason. And all this, and not only that, many attacks happened, many from the other sides, Iran, Iraq, from that areas also attacks happened. So he was not happy. Okay, so you look at the textbook, the Humayun 1530 to 1540, then 5 years gap, then 1555 to 1556. Okay, so 2 times. That means in 1530 to 1540 he was ruling, and attack from the Sher Shah Suri. Okay, Sher Shah Suri from the Sur dynasty, who attacked, a very powerful ruler, and he was attacked, who Sher Shah Suri attacking, and this Humayun exiled from the power, and 5 years he went to Afghan, and he was staying there, and again he come back and attacked and captured in 1555 and to 15. That is why the period is given like that. Okay, so that is about Humayun. Okay, so the first phase was the time to struggle and stress. He faced a strong struggle against Sher Shah Suri of Bihar and Bahadur Shah from Gujarat in 1532. Humayun and Sher Shah fought a battle for the first time. Humayun won and captured the fort of Chunar in 1534. Humayun captured Gujarat and Malwa after defeating Bahadur Shah, but Humayun had no time to consolidate his empire. Sher Shah again attacked Humayun and defeated him in the Battle of Chausa and Kannauj. And in the second phase, the Afghan king Sher Shah Suri annexed his empire. Sher Shah drove Humayun out of his kingdom. Humayun became a refuge and to Persia. Okay, escaped to Persia. He spent the 15 years in exile. He was during this time that Sher Shah Suri and his successors reigned supreme in India. Okay, so that is 15 years gap is there. Okay, 15 years gap we can see. So that is 3 phases we can say. First phase he was attacking and annexing all the areas. Okay, but he has failed to consolidate all these places. Okay, he attacked, captured the places, but he was not able to consolidate. Okay, make together all these areas. That is, he was failed. The second phase, the Afghan king Sher Shah Suri annexed his empire. Sher Shah drove Humayun out of the kingdoms. Humayun became a refuge and escaped from Persia. He spent the next 15 years in exile. It was during this time the Sher Shah Suri and his successors reigned supreme in India. So in that 15 years, Sher Shah Suri ruled in India. Okay, so that is at that period 15 years he was Humayun was exiled, and he escaped from to Persia, and he was living there. Okay, so in the third phase, again Humayun, when Sher Shah Suri was died, again Humayun was come back, and he was captured the Delhi and Agra and started to rule. 1545 again he captured. Okay, recaptured again 1545 to 1555 he was ruling there. That is about Humayun. Okay, then next ruler was known as Akbar. Okay, Akbar was the next ruler, 1556 to 1605. So he was we can in the history he was known as Akbar the Great. Why he was known as Akbar the Great, we can look at about Akbar. Okay, the Akbar policy and all these things we can look at. Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. He was born in Amarkot at the time when his father Humayun was exiled. So the father of Akbar is Humayun, and where he was born, Amarkot. Okay, in Persia, in Amarkot he was born, because at that time his father Humayun was exiled. Okay, from the he was escaped to Persia, and Humayun was living in Persia. At that time, who was born? Akbar was born. Okay, then Amarkot, the time when his father Humayun was in exile. With Humayun's sudden death in 1556, Akbar was made king when he was just 13 years old. Okay, when Akbar was become the king, he was just 13 years old. He was become the ruler, and he was the greatest ruler of the Mughal dynasty. He brought glory to the Mughal Empire, and he is therefore known as Akbar the Great. Okay, so Bayram Khan become the regent of guardian of young Akbar. Okay, so a regent, that means a subordinate of Akbar, Bayram Khan become the guardian because he was very young. Akbar was very young and he was not able to rule because he was just 13 years old. Okay, that time the Bayram Khan, who was Akbar's one of the subordinate slaver, he became the guardian, and in the name of the Akbar, Bayram Khan ruled. Yeah, and so later the Akbar was known as Akbar the Great. Okay, so all these things we can look at, we can study. So this much only today's class. Okay, listen carefully, watch this video and understand it. Thank you.